Hi guys. The next book we will be taking a look at is Franklin and the Contest. Franklin and the Contest. Franklin and the Contest. Franklin can tie his shoes, Franklin can count by twos, and Franklin can do lots of other things too. But Franklin cannot do something for 5 hours without stopping. This is a problem. Franklin wants to win a contest. One day, Franklin ran home from school. He grabbed the mail. There it was. Gee Whiz magazine. The best magazine for kids. Yippee! Shouted Franklin. Franklin sat down to read. He read about dinosaurs. He read about soccer players. He read the riddle page and he read the quiz page. Then Franklin saw a contest page. Get your picture in Gee Whiz magazine and win money. Wow, said Franklin. Franklin called his friends. He ran to meet them at the park. Gee Whiz magazine is coming to Woodland, said Franklin. He told his friends about the contest. Wow, said everybody. We can all enter, said Franklin. We can do something for 5 hours without stopping. Everybody wanted to enter the contest. I can twiddle my thumbs for 5 hours without stopping, said Beaver. I can wiggle my ears, said Rabbit. I can hum, said Fox. I can eat blueberries and never ever stop, said Bear. Everybody looked at Franklin. What can you do? Asked Beaver. I'll think of something, he said. Franklin went home to think. First he jumped up and down. In a minute he was tired. Then he stood on his head. In half a minute he fell over. Next he rolled around the yard. In seconds he was dizzy. I will think some more later, said Franklin. For supper, Franklin's mother gave him fly soup. Yummy, said Franklin. I know I can eat fly soup for 5 hours. Franklin ate fly soup for 1 hour. Then he held his tummy and moaned. I will have to think of something else, he said. There's his mom and Dad and Harriet and Franklin. Soon it was time for bed. Think, said Franklin. Why are you frowning? Asked his mother. I'm not frowning, he said. I'm thinking. There's Franklin and his mama. There's Franklin and Sam and him thinking. There's his mom. The next day, and the next day, and the day after that, Franklin did lots of things. He skipped rope, he spun in a circle, he moved like a cow, he clucked like a chicken. Franklin could do all these things, but not for 5 hours without stopping. Here's Franklin not giving up. On Saturday, Franklin woke up early. Yippee! He shouted. Gee Whiz magazine is coming to Woodland today. Then he frowned. Think, he said. I need something to do for the contest. Franklin walked to the park. Think, he said. Franklin stood in line to enter the contest. Think, he said. He met Mr. Possum from Gee Whiz magazine. Why are you frowning? Asked Mr. Possum. I'm not frowning, said Franklin. I'm thinking. Hey, everybody, said Mr. Possum. Franklin is going to think for 5 hours. Franklin's friends were surprised. Franklin was surprised. Ready, set, go, shouted Mr. Possum. Franklin began to think. Here's Franklin thinking. He's all thinking. Franklin kept thinking when Beaver stopped twiddling. He kept thinking when Rabbit stopped twiddling. He kept thinking when Fox stopped humming. And he kept thinking when Bear stopped eating. Think, Franklin, think, shouted his friends. There's Franklin still thinking. He's thinking. And the winner is Franklin, said Mr. Possum. Gee whiz, Franklin, said his friends. You did it. You won. What will you do with your prize money? Franklin asked Bear. Said Franklin. There's Franklin. He won the prize money for thinking. I'll have to think about that. Think about it. There he is. And his friends. The end.